Heather Ferber here of Langlois Vital Nutrition Center in Brookfield, Wisconsin. Many thanks to those of you who watched my welcome video and shared kind words and comments and lots of support and enthusiasm. I'm truly excited to begin my new role as a practitioner at Langlois. Today I'd like to share a little bit about my own personal health journey. It started in my early 20s when I had a few complaints in regards to painful, heavy periods. Of course, I was advised to go on a birth control pill and that would help my situation. Lo and behold, it did help. The painful periods were gone and I had no complaints for 10 years. During the 10 years while I was on the pill, I lived a very unhealthy lifestyle as a pharmaceutical sales rep. I ate out on the road all the time. I did tons of drive-thrus. I didn't get enough sleep. I had way too much alcohol in my life and the repeated stress of being a high-achieving sales individual. What I did do right during those years is I exercised a lot, I maintained a healthy weight, and I ate my vegetables whenever possible. I met my husband Dave in my 20s, and in my early 30s we decided we were ready to have children. It was finally time to discontinue the magic pill that made my period-free life so wonderful. The next year was an unfortunate adventure in irregular periods, unbalanced blood sugars, hair loss, decreased energy, and loss of muscle mass. These symptoms continued, and I soon realized after a couple of miscarriages that I also had many other hormonal issues going on, including low progesterone. I am now a big believer that hormonal birth control is probably not the best choice for all women, and that post-birth control syndrome is real. After the birth of my boys, I realized I needed to clean up my act. So I started small with one green smoothie a day. I worked to crowd out the bad stuff with more and more healthy, nutrient-dense foods, and this was a process that took over a year. During the same time that I was making these small changes, my hormonal health settled into a much better rhythm and pattern. I started to regain energy. I started to build back muscle. My periods were regular. My blood sugars were balanced, and the brain fog began to lift. I honestly think the brain fog was pretty much a result of the lack of sleep you experience when you have 3 babies in 2 years. I also, during this time, uncovered a few food sensitivities, and I realized my need to detoxify on a regular basis, and I realized the powerful story when you heal your gut. Honestly, my 40s were the best decade of my life. I felt fabulous. I had tons of energy, was in great shape, regular cycles, 0 symptoms of PMS or perimenopause, and I just had a wonderful overall feeling of well-being. I even completed my first half Ironman, and I did it in the 95-degree heat here in Wisconsin, and I finished right in the middle of the pack. But things have not been perfect the last couple years, and I've had to continue to work on my hormonal health, including my thyroid, which my physicians will tell me is beautiful, but I am often cold, extremely cold, and so I know there's some type of disconnect that I need to figure out the piece of that puzzle. And I'm doing a very good job moving forward to resolve that issue. I've also had to work on my adrenal health. I'm managing life stress, ensuring adequate sleep, eating healthy fats and proteins, and drinking more adrenal cocktails and mocktails instead of alcoholic cocktails. I've learned a wealth of knowledge in regards to hormone health, as well as nutrition, food, supplementation, lifestyle management over the past 15 years, and this knowledge will continue to benefit my clients. So ladies, are you suffering from PMS, irregular periods, perhaps infertility? Ladies and gentlemen, have you experienced unexplained weight gain or weight loss, bloating, irritability, anxiety, depression? Perhaps you have constipation or diarrhea. Do you have trouble concentrating, or do you always have feelings of being hangry? These are just a few symptoms of hormone imbalance, and I know these symptoms very well because I've been there with my own hormones. As the critical internal messengers of our bodies, hormones impact so much about us, including our metabolism, our weight, inability to lose weight or gain weight, our reproductive health, our internal homeostasis, our growth, our development, our libido, our energy, our sleep-wake cycle, and our mood, and so much more. So please reach out to book your appointment if I can help you on your journey to better hormone health. And please look for my upcoming talks at Langlois in the months of June and July. Thank you and have a great day.